In gridiron football, an official is a person who has responsibility in enforcing the rules and maintaining the order of the game. During professional and most college football games, 7 officials operate on the field. Since 2015, Division I college football conferences have used 8 game officials. The Alliance of American Football in its only season in 2019 and the 2020 version of the XFL have used 8 game officials. College games outside the Division I level use 6 or 7 officials. Arena football, high school football, and other levels of football have other officiating systems, which use less than the standard 7 officials. High school football played under the National Federation of State High School Associations rules typically use 5 officials for varsity and 3, 4, or 5 for non-varsity games. Football officials are commonly, but incorrectly, referred to collectively as referees. But each position has specific duties and a specific name. Common positions include referee, side judge, back judge and center judge. The CFL used an 8th official only during the 2018 playoffs. But that official's only responsibility was watching for head contact with the quarterback. Because the referee is responsible for the general supervision of the game, the position is sometimes referred to as head referee or crew chief. American football officials generally use the following equipment. For ease of recognition, officials are usually clad in a black and white vertically striped shirt and black trousers with a thin white stripe down the side. Officials also wear a black belt, black shoes, and a baseball cap. A letter indicating the role of each official appears on the back of the shirt at some levels, while NFL officials have numbers with a small letter or letters above. Shortly after the September 11, 2001 attacks, an American flag was added to the shirts of NFL officials, but was removed in 2006. The stripes were introduced in the 1920s. Prior to this, plain white shirts were worn. College football referee Lloyd Olds is credited with the idea after a quarterback mistakenly handed the ball to him. The officials are colloquially called zebras due to their black and white striped shirts. In addition, officials wore white newsboy-style hats. During the 1940s, the NFL officials wore color-striped shirts that represented their positions. Black and white for referees, red and white for umpires, orange and white for head linemen, and green and white for field judges. During most of the American Football League's existence, officials wore red-orange striped jerseys. Around this time, the hat style of the officials changed to the current baseball cap. The referees wore red hats, the others white, each with the AFL logo. The league switched to the standard black and white stripes, emulating the Elder League for their last 2 seasons before their merger with the NFL was completed. The red and orange look was recreated in 2009 during AFL Legacy Weekends to mark the 50th anniversary of the AFL's founding. The United States Football League, which played from February to July in its 3-season existence from 1983 to 1985, allowed officials to wear black shorts for warm weather games. The United Football League, which launched play in October 2009, featured officials wearing solid red polo shirts without stripes with black numbers and black pants. As no teams in the league wore red or orange, there was no prospect of a clash of colors. In 2010, the UFL switched to a customized version of the traditional black and white stripes, and wore this uniform until its 2012 shutdown. In its single aborted season in 2019, the Alliance of American Football's officials wore shirts that are black and white on top with stripes from the middle down, white stars on the sleeves and the number on the back and on the left front pocket. The pants were black with no stripe and used the same hat system as all other levels of football. Stripes on officials' shirts in high school are 1 inch wide and in college are 2 inches wide. Although in some states, high school officials wear shirts with 2 inch or 2 1/4 inch stripes. NFL officials wear shirts with an uneven striping pattern. If wearing knickers, high school officials wear socks with a northwestern stripe pattern, which college officials used to wear. NFL officials wore socks with 2 white stripes bordering 1 black stripe. In 2006, the NFL completely redesigned the shirts, going to a sleeker-looking uniform which, however, no longer identified a given official's position from the front. Also new for 2006 were black pants with a white stripe down the side to be worn in cold weather, instead of the traditional white knickers. These looser-fitting pants allow for layering of warmer clothes underneath. In the 2010 season, college officials and, in many states, high school officials were given the option of wearing the black cold weather pants. The black punt